Thanks for sticking with us. For WUSA 9 News at 5:30, I'm Simone D'Alba.
And I'm Leslie Foster. Tonight, we share just the awful news that more than 90 people have died after that devastating rain and flash flooding that ripped through central Texas.
And some tough news to bring you. Even more rain is on the way, slowing the rescue and the recovery efforts there. Maribel Gonzalez joining us live from Kerrville, Texas, not far from the summer camp where those young campers are among the dozens unaccounted for. Maribel.
Simone, Leslie, that's right. We're about an hour away from Hunt, Texas. But here in Kerrville, this was also one of the hardest hit areas by this flooding. I'll show you what it looks like now going into the fourth day after that happened. As you can see behind us, this is the Guadalupe River. This is the river that swelled up when those flash floodings came through the area. As you can see, this area is just covered with downed trees, those massive trees, branches everywhere. What you probably can't see is all of that debris that is wedged between those branches. We're talking about blocks of cement. We're talking about parts of cars. In some areas, entire trucks, entire vehicles are stuck between those branches. Unfortunately, that is the kind of piles of debris that the search and rescue teams are having to sift through to find anybody who may be stuck there. Unfortunately, at this point, those efforts are slowly shifting from search and rescue to search and recovery. But we do know that this community is steadfast in the notion that they're holding on to hope, that they hope to be able to reunite it with the dozens that we know are still missing. But as you mentioned, those conditions today, the rain that is anticipated, could slow down those efforts. We saw that happening yesterday when we received a flash flood warning. The dozens of people that were along the riverbanks sifting through the debris, they had to quickly evacuate the area. They had to pause their efforts for the day, and they resumed them early this morning. Waterways in some of the most devastated parts of central Texas rising again Monday as more rain falls in the area. The elements hampering ongoing search and rescue efforts.
They're running into a lot of technical challenges with terrain, with water.
The Kerr County Sheriff's Office says over 400 local, state, and national first responders and more than a dozen canine units are helping in the search and rescue efforts. Here, the dramatic rescue after two people clung to a tree to save their lives. Others in the state, including children, were forced to swim to safety.
The flood started getting bigger, and it was going up to, we have bunk beds in our cabins, and it was going up to the top bunk, and we had one choice, and we had to swim out of our cabins.
I said a prayer when I was standing on my porch. Both my parents are deceased, and I said, Mom, Dad, God, help.
The death toll continues to rise, including 27 campers and counselors from Camp Mystic along the Guadalupe River.
I've lost near friends, best friends, my boss, my godchildren.
The Hill Country community now questioning if anything could have been done to prevent this tragedy.
Everyone here, if we could have warned them, we would have done so. And we didn't even have a warning.
While survivors come together in their grief.
The outpour of people near, far, it's been incredible.
Now, with heavy rainfall expected to take over this area, potentially causing more flooding, of course, the state of Texas Governor Greg Abbott here says that they're preparing their emergency response ahead of those storms.
Wow, it's just incredible to hear the details now, to see what's left behind, and just to hear the voices of people crystallizing what these losses mean and how deep the river and the losses cut for so many.
Kerrville is such a small town. It's one where everyone knows everyone, and to see them all trying to come together in some of these rescue efforts. Maribel Gonzalez reporting for us tonight. We certainly appreciate it. Thank you.